Hey and welcome to another video. Today I will show you how to create this dirt text effect inside Microsoft Word, and this effect comes from my free ebook Text Effects in Microsoft Word. I will put the link in the description. As you can see, it only takes around 4 pages to finish this tutorial, so it should be fairly easy. So let's start with a blank document, and as usual insert new shape, being a text shape. Make it fairly big and we will type in dirt with the exclamation mark. This time I will change the font to be Arial bold in the size of maybe 150 pixel points, and for the text object itself I will set the fill to be no fill and the outline to be no outline. What we want to do is we want to apply an image effect to this object, but because this is a text we cannot access image effects, so we have to first convert this image, this text into an image. So I will copy this text box, and maybe on the second page I will just paste it with the Ctrl V, and in this small menu down here I will open it and set I want this to be pasted as a picture. So this now is a picture. We cannot change the text for the picture, but we can do different stuff. We can right click, select format picture, just because this is a picture now, and now we have access to those artistic effects. Now you can try to select any effect, but the result will not be as expected. The reason for this is that this image is actually transparent. If I quickly open the design ribbon and change the page background color to be gray, you can see that this image is transparent, so the effect is being applied only over the text itself. It doesn't go outside for the transparent areas, which kind of lowers the usefulness of those effects. So what we need to do is we need a different image where there will actually be a background. So I will delete this image, jump back to the first page, and what I will do now is I will insert a new rectangle and I will draw it below the text itself, change the fill to be white, no outline, and I will move it below the text, so send to back below the text. Then I will select both objects holding the shift key. Again, Ctrl C to copy this in the clipboard, jump to second page, press Ctrl V to paste this, and open this small menu for the paste options and select paste this as an image. So now we have the image and we can try to apply some of those artistic effects. This menu goes outside of the recorded area, so I can also open the menu from the format ribbon up here. So I will open artistic effects and I will apply the effect called pencil sketch. And as you can see, immediately it almost looks as the thumbnail for this video. I will just raise the pressure all the way up to maybe 100, or what's the maximum value, to get more bold effect. If you want to change the color, that's still possible, but it has to be done in different way. That is opening the picture properties and changing the picture color. In this recolor drop down menu we have a few options for different colors. We cannot change those colors, but those are affected by the selected theme. So if I jump to design tab and change the colors to maybe blue green, you will notice that this drop down menu now has different colors. So I may choose this one, this green like color for this background for this image. If you want to set the same color for the background of the color of the page, it's a little bit more difficult, because those, even when those colors are taken from the theme colors, they are not exactly the same. So if I open the page color drop down menu, it should be maybe this color, but if I select it, it's still a little bit different color, so it's not exactly the same. And there is no easy way how to get the color, because there is no like eyedropper function inside Word. We actually have to use an external tool. This time I will be using Color Cup, which is useful small application which allows you to sample any color on the screen. So I will drag this color picker icon over this image, and immediately you can see I have RGB values for this color. So I can open the page background color again, I can select more colors. Now I have to just type in those red, green and blue values, which is 177, 255 and 230. And now we have the very same page background color as is our image. So the next step is just to set the text wrapping to anything else than inline with text, just so I can move this image freely around the document, and we are done with the effect. that's it. Thanks for watching.